Oh, we could double zinc.
That's a lot. And zinc deficiencies is a huge issue around the world. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were focusing on zinc because some of the nutritionists that I had met at a conference in Tufts when I met Ross Welch, they said to me, well, measuring quality is really, really hard. I mean, it is outstandingly hard. And they will tell you that again today, that measuring quality, nutritional quality is like something they don't know. It's sort of like measuring soil health and soil quality.
So you need a proxy, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, well, okay. So Ross said to me, he said, okay, here are the important elements. Zinc, and, from a malnutrition standpoint in the world, zinc, iron, beta carotene, so vitamin A. So I said, if you focus on those three, that will make a huge difference.
So how did that happen? So you're in the kitchen of Dan Barber with all these amazing chefs, including Dan Barber, discussing nutrient density, and you have your tracer, which is this nutrient density measuring gun between brackets. What was that experience like? I mean, we can see some pictures. I will link that below in the show notes of the Instagram report, basically, that Dan Barber did. But how was that experience of being there, measuring nutrient density? What did you measure? How did you measure it? What was it like?
It was an incredibly exciting time. It was so fun to be with people who cared so much about food. I mean, cared so much about food, and really, really love food. So first of all, we just started with the grains. Barber wheat.
So the same variety, the same, but very different climate, management, maybe even different rotations.
Yeah.
And you could see significant differences between those 4 types. Wow.
Yes, we could. In calcium and potassium and zinc and some of the and iron and some of the other trace elements. So we're like, wow, okay. So, so that's where you say, okay, maybe we blend it all, or maybe we just have it grown here, or maybe we talk to the people who are growing it somewhere else and then actually look at, well, how they're growing it, and maybe we change that.
If you could change, so you're unfortunately no longer in charge of the $1 billion investment fund.
Yeah.
But you have the power to change one thing in the food and agriculture system. And overnight, with your magic wand, you, Jill, can change one thing. What would that be?
If I could change one thing, I think I would do the last thing. I would actually create a bank, much like the microloan system. I would create a bank that allowed farmers that were doing regenerative practices to be free to innovate, be free to try things, be free to do what they thought was, to brainstorm and do their wildest idea. I would support that. I would still want to see some data on it, and I would support them to keep records on it.